we're going to showcase and play a few games with Goku Black. Looks like we're against Broly. In all honesty, this deck can struggle with green if you don't have a pretty good draw from the rip. Looks like we don't have that draw. Typically, Mai is the most important card of this matchup because you just want to be able to start slamming Goku Blacks as fast as you can. So this is going to be a little bit slower, but I think it'll be just fine. You don't want to pop your energy marker too early because you want to use all your energy to do like one big explosive play. So against this matchup, typically you're trying to be the aggressor, trying to beat them down before they can stabilize in the mid to late game. But your mid to late game can be pretty strong. That's a great draw. Okay, so we could charge a Gotenks. Kind of want these in hand because you get them back with your Gotenks. Then Zamasu, because like obviously you want to keep that for your leader effect. Just take 2 life every time. Looks like we got a little bit of redundancy in our hand, so we can play it as a Masu. Kind of no point, but I might play in a way to respect it. Or I guess there's no point. Use your energy, establish it. Maybe he'll think twice about attacking, which is good because it was deny him a card. Okay, he doesn't deny us a card, so now we get to awaken. So now if we find Goku Black, we're going to be cooking. We got a few draws to do so. We have a pretty good hand advantage on him. All right, there's the Vegeta. Probably going to charge the extra Trunks here. All right, we're going to awaken. There's an argument to just crit him, but we're looking for something specific. We need to find our 6-drop or even the 4-drop will do. So we'll see what we can find. All right, there's a 6-drop. Things are lining up perfectly. Now we have to think about how we want to sequence this turn. So we have 10 cards in hand, which means we're going to need to combo at least 3 overall. So I don't need a combo here. He goes to 6 next turn if I attack him while he's awakened, which is totally fine because we're going to attack him kind of a lot. So we're going to attack with Mai. We're going to combo up to that 15 threshold. We have 9 cards still, so we have to combo 2 on him because we need, when he's attacking, you need 7 in hand. So the 2 we're going to combo with are the Trunks, so that we have Goten and Trunks in the bin. And we're going to combo the Gotenks because we're planning to get back the Gotenks with the Goku Black SR. And I just realized I probably don't have any audio. All right. Let me do the thing. This is the exact draw you want in this matchup. Back the Gotenks. Do the thing. Zero cards in bin. 9 in hand. Or 8 in hand. And a pretty wide board. We have we're on parity with cards in his hand. We actually have more cards now. So we're in a pretty good spot. Best card for him is probably 6-drop Gohan or the 5-drop Goku. There's pretty much no world where Goku Black doesn't get the swing again. So he has the Selku, which is what he needed. So he's probably going to Meteor. I combo out of it pretty easily with just a single super combo. So I'm not too worried about it. He probably goes in pretty hard here, though. I'd be surprised if he doesn't like put it up to 60, 65. Okay, he's going 70. Okay, so that's still 2 super combos out of hand that pretty easily answer that. So we're planning on charging a Goten. But that was his turn 4, by the way. And this is my turn 3. This is how aggressive you need to be in this matchup, or like, because like this is how much power their deck has. They're able to do this by their turn 4. Green's pretty fucking insane. I think it's just gonna continue to get better and better as the game goes on. Okay, so we're gonna attack first. Okay. So the line I'm kind of seeing for this turn, we're gonna combo the Goten, is we definitely want to bounce this back to his hand with the Trunks. I don't think we're taking a life. I don't think we kill him this turn, do we? Might be able to kill him this turn. We're gonna bounce that back to hand with Trunks, and then I think we're gonna get this, play this for free, then play this, bounce that, play the peel off. Okay, let's see what he does. I'm gonna be taking some amount of these. All right, he's not. That's fine. So he's actually like committed to defending like that. I actually might just. Okay, I got to play. So we'll swing on life. Replay that, and then we can buy back the Mai, and then bounce it. I don't know, actually. We can't do that. Okay. So yeah, we're just gonna keep putting pressure on lead. Okay, so he has 5 cards in hand. We can actually go for an alpha strike here. So we can get back Mai. Play Mai. We can actually take 2 cards to hand. Play Trunks. Take a life. Alright, we found all 10Ks. That's pretty sick. So now we just go all in because he doesn't have Meteor to protect. Now or never, basically. Nice. And that's how you beat green. We added a Sinister Sickle, and we switched some of the ratios around a little bit. We're playing 4 of the 1 drop instead of 4 of the 2 drop. Not sure how I actually feel about that. I feel like you don't need the extra draw power in the deck. But we're trying it out just to see how it is. I have kind of like the 2 drop being a threat in the late game, though. The year is 2030, and we finally found a game. Let's see what Snake's playing. Green? Beerus! Cool. So in this matchup, like most other matchups, you're mulliganing for strong self-awakeners. We are mostly looking for Mai. That hand did not have Mai. Pretty good starting hand here, so we'll see how this goes. And we're on the draw, which is ideal. We have redundant Zamasus, but to be honest, Vegeta is an easy charge there because it's very expensive. And we're not going to be casting it anytime soon. We're probably going to use our energy marker to cheat out a Goku Black. So here we have a choice between Trunks and Mai. I'm actually going to start off on the Trunks, because sometimes taking too early can be a bad thing. It's okay to be patient. Take our lumps. Okay, so he KOs our Trunksu. Okay, we can charge some monster here. So one nice thing about 20k leaders is you always want to go face, right? Like that's like your inclination when you're playing these decks. But it's actually not always wrong to just threaten a 20k without having to invest any materials. So that's pretty nice for us there. Alright. So depending on if we find... I guess we should have just awakened first. It's fine. That's very minor. So we don't even have the Goku Black yet, so there's kind of no point in playing the Zamasu. But we have so many that I think it's fine to just play one out and see if he has an answer. He doesn't have very many cards in hand, so I would be kind of surprised if he had an answer. We could have been up 1 card, though, if we had sequenced correctly. I think there you're supposed to play the Maya first, then awaken, and then hit the guy down for just a bit. Alright, this is a situation where, let's say Broom Kai is pretty decent. Alright, there's a sickle. We actually kind of want to hold on to that. We'll see if we find the Goku Black there. We did not, which is okay. This sends 2 or less back, right? Yep. We don't really need to awaken him yet. We want to draw cards. We're just gonna run out the chunks. Okay, perfect. Notably, we're missing like a big thing to cheat into play. All right, there it is. We're not gonna hold on to the sickle, I think. You know, we'll keep it as a plan B. That's fine. Okay, it's go time. Okay, so he awakens. We're gonna talk to Zamasu, do the thing. And we find a second one, we'll be able to do it again next turn. And if we can't do it next turn, we are going to at least sickle whatever he does. I imagine is going to be a Beerus or something along those lines. Yeah, him doing absolutely nothing that turn was pretty sus. We'll just attack. Not really afraid of too much here. There's an argument to combo off the Mai there in case he does just play Beerus. But if he attacks with his leader, I'll just combo it away. Yeah, I think that was probably a slight misstep, not comboing on the Go Tanks there. Not a big deal, though. He probably just attacks first anyways. Okay. Combo that away. I'm expecting 5 drop. Yep. Perfect. I'm expecting 35 crit to come upstairs. Got the easy answer. Charge a sickle. Found a Mai. We have 8 in hand, so we need to get down a card. Alright, there's a Trunks. We're gonna buy back the little Trunks. Play little Trunks again. Okay. We're gonna get down card here. So we'll just play this. So we can just do like a peel off loop here so we can hit this for 35. Then we can hit it for another 35. Okay. He just takes it. Alright. So then we could combo the 50 if we wanted. I think it's okay. We could just keep our energy marker intact and just chill. I like that. If he Beeruses again, he Beeruses again. I'm not too worried about it if he does or doesn't. I think we're in a pretty good spot. Worst thing for me is Whis paired with a second Beerus. Because he can minus this to 25 in combination with the minus 5k. And the Beerus would be a board wipe. That would be pretty bad. But besides like that, I'm not too worried about a lot here. Okay, so he just plays Goku. That's not bad. All right, he plays 2 Gokus. Interesting. Well, that's a easy sickle. But I don't think this game's gonna last too much longer. Any attack he does here, we just take. Because it's free combo power in hand that we use to kill him later. Plus there's some cards we're looking for anyways. Ooh, that's actually pretty nice. Buy that back. Go upstairs. Pump this up. Bounce our peel off. Combo to 40. We can buy back the Final Hope Slash again. Attack him. Go up to 40. Bounce to peel off. Then we can combo the go 10 and the peel off to 60. Then we have 7 in hand, so we can attack with the Goku Black. Free play the Go Tanks. This game is definitely over. I got solo roll him, just gonna combo everything. GG. When this deck is good, it's great, and it isn't good as often as you want it to be. The biggest problem with this archetype is that there are only 4 good Goku Blacks that you want to cheat him to play. This Goku Black is like fine, but it's not a game-winning move. It's not really helping you all that much. So in set 1, Goku Black struggles for that very reason. Even if you run the 4 Gowasu, so you have a higher chance of finding this Goku Black, it's just not enough consistency for having only 4 of a good card in your whole deck and leaning into it. Next set, though, we get a lot of fun tools that makes this archetype, I think, much more powerful. You have some easy upgrades for this Goku Black. You can find room for more. I think next set we abandon the Go Tanks engine because you have the really powerful 2-drop Zamasu. There's a lot of fun directions this deck will go in set 2, and I think the Vegito engine could be pretty strong. Being able to reduce the battle cost of the battle cards on field by 1 paired with this Zamasu is pretty nice. And honestly, being able to bounce stuff with Goten might be nice. There might be a world where you still run the Goten since it synergizes with Mai and can potentially bounce a 3 or 4 cost if you have a couple of those Vegitos out. But so far, if I had to give this deck a ranking using the traditional tier list system, I'd probably give this deck about like a B minus. It's not super consistent. The draws can be pretty strong, but the fact that you're leaning so heavily on this Goku Black really is a downside in the deck. Having your backup plan of like Go Tanks and Vegeta is like good and lets you play like a fair game, but it's these cards aren't like good enough to like win games alone. This is really the card that will actually win you games, and the power of blue really comes from like Final Hope Slash, Galley Gun, and pairing those with cheap, efficient threats. And this deck is more of a combo deck, so you don't really play to the strengths of blue. This is really unique to Goku Black. So that's there's a couple more ways you could build the deck and experiment with it. Maybe that B minus turns into like an A minus, an A. Maybe if you play more like Vegeta and you played like the 4 Gallica and the 4 Final Hope Slash, and you just play as like a crit leader aggro deck that happens to have like some top end for the late game, that could be good. Like having incidental value could be strong. Maybe you play like 4 of this Zamasu, 2 here. And if you happen to find it to the mid to late game, you're like, okay, I have a really big threat you have to deal with now. And then in the meantime, you could probably just like scrap this and then play like the Gohan. There's like a 35k on swing. Play some like good stuff, and maybe I'll experiment with that version in a future video. But yeah, Goku Black's a blast to play. It's probably my favorite leader, but its problems are pretty apparent. I don't think this deck is going to be winning any tournaments anytime soon because of the consistency problem. But once we see more good Goku Blacks enter the card pool, I think this deck is going to be a contender for S tier. And this deck is going to give other decks a run for their money. Thank you for watching the video. And if you liked it, please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. I appreciate it. Peace out.